Bharut Systems is an indigenously company which has been working on basically demanding applications. We wanted to work on indigenous solution for demanding application, and we work majorly in three areas. One is the counter drone, basically anti-drone system. Second is on the heating systems for the high altitude and extremely cold environment. And the third area what we work is in the gyroscopes and accelerometers, which is the inertial systems. We are fortunate enough to win Indian's IDEX challenge, which is the startup challenge for anti-drone run by Ministry of Defence. We are the only startup company which is winner of MHA as well as the Defence startup challenges. So we have also won a BSF Bhumi Competition for illegal use of drones. So on anti-drone domain, we are working with not only Ministry of Defence, but we are working on Home Affairs requirement as well, which includes the policing as well as the border securities, etc. We are, since we are part of IDEX, we have incubated in T-Hub, and T-Hub has been very long-standing partner for us, and they are giving us, valuable guidance, what we need. Being a startup, we don't know much of the things in terms of processes. Sometimes we lack the understanding of how the purchases happens. So T-Hub has been very kind and they are being helping. We are incubated here, which is our fortunate combinations. And at the same time, they are giving us open mind thought. We have grown significantly in the last 3 years. We have backed more than 400 numbers of systems order from Indian Army and Air Force combined. This makes us the largest company for supplying anti-drone systems in India in terms of numbers. I would say in single line that we exist because of the policy changes. See, earlier, so I have a 8 years background before starting my own. I was used to work in a defense in a large private company. And so I've seen it from 2006 onwards, the defense businesses. And it was used to be so tedious and so cumbersome to interact earlier with a customer. Okay. And with all these policy changes, recently what we have observed that customer is actually eager to tell us their problem, and when we have solutions which we think that they are likely going to solve their problems, they are very eager to allow you to test them. They are helping us in testing. They even give you their own inputs. They are actually helping us to improve the products, and the testimony of that product is the drone system, the anti-drone rifle. When we got the order for development of anti-drone system, we didn't had the portable system in our kitty. Okay, and Air Force walked us through their problem statement in terms of what they want and how they want. We designed specifically for Air Force from scratch, and that's how they, since they were part of the journey, they liked it. And this whole policy change, when we say, allowed us to get into partnering mode with customer rather than customer mode, and that gives us a product for them also and for us also, which is actually meeting their requirement. And so there are many things like they asked us that keep us, something for upgrade, because they were asking us that down the line things may change, then we need to upgrade in India. So we kept those channels, those space inside. And if suppose we were not part of that journey, then we would have developed something which might not be useful for Air Force, at the end. So this is exactly what we are saying, that there are policy changes which are so beneficial for startup. Any company which is starting, IDEX is one of the more. Even in tendering, the startups are getting benefit in terms of level playing. Okay, but earlier there was no level playing. So we can't fight up with the big companies. We can't fight up with the companies which are bringing white label goods. Okay, people buy from China, buy from here and there, and then they put it with their own name. We can't bid them and win the contract. But now the policies are so matured and so developed that it is so easy to compare paper to paper and oranges to oranges, apple to apple. So this is really good, and it is really true what he said.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.